Hello. I'm going to explain the BIM ERP framework here, where we are integrating BIM with ERP. We've done the BIM proof of concept and also ERP proof of concept. But BIM, we have gone more than proof of concept. We have a working model. So I'll pick out the most expensive building, the LTU, I believe, is from University of Auckland, where you can see it's a very high element count. It's 122,000 elements, and you can have very high fidelity, high performance, high resolution. Let me open the full screen. This is release 184 of the 3JS. They give you very high material. So all this is IFC data centric, which means that we have extracted the IFC and into SQLite WebAssembly, or WASM, and present it in 3.js, which is rather new, a year or two. Okay, the technology goes back 10 years or so, but you can read the document. It's rather new in the sense that to put it for BIM. Some are trying to do it, but we compile it instead, not modeling. We have the modeling. It's not important here to show the concept. So now I'm going to show you the parts of the building by launching the Find. You can have various disciplines. So these are the categories. If in ERP sense we say, okay, this is the aircon. So you for maintenance, for BIM 70 asset maintenance. Okay, I click on something. I click it back. Get back the Find box. So you can have story. Let me do that. Right. So you get the idea that when you find things, you can find out what's the total cost. Why we can do this, 200 million, yes, no? Is because we have all these properties, these elements, we call it assets, or we call it products in ERP sense. And we have a rate table, which is this costs what, this costs what. And it is in an editor. If you go here, you have, let me see, the JSON. I believe you have costs. If not, we will, oh, I've not generated time. We will look at it, what the rates are like for 4D. Okay, so I have to play the time machine to have a closer look, but you get the overall idea how they can be integrated. Now I come to the time machine, but before that I must give it a shadow to have maximum effect. It is very expensive, I'll tell you, for the browser to do it. I can change the terrain, earth, paved. You can have more, but I think grass seems good, and you have a nice sky with some clouds kind of cover. So let me close this. Now a Gantt chart schedule can be made, can be edited, or can be defaulted, in the sense that we know foundation go first, then slabs and beams and material, then so there's a general following. So, but the engineers could do this anyway, and so will the accountants get the costing. And we can play out in the time machine. This is what BIM engineers will love. This is called the 4D scheduling, and you can even have the sky animated. You can scrub the timeline very easily. Okay, so let me get it into nice glorious view, and you highlight what is happening, and it's a 24/7 type of operation. You can of course set working days and so forth. The details, no worry. Okay, but now is where we show that this building has, okay, you see no captured. Let me reset it. Okay, it should have perhaps a hard reset or just a screen reset, because it must have cache. It's just simple. I'll just refresh the whole building, and it's very quickly to do all these things. This browser with no server, this is another killer concept. Let me have the time machine. Okay, it's loading the timeline. So once it get loaded, I can replay everything again. Let me do that to give you return back to effect, and you can see everything is very easily operational, and there's no worry because I have the code. I'm doing the code. Yeah, here you are, the faces. Okay, and we were looking at the properties earlier. These are all of it. Later it will be editable. Just generated. Start, you can change the start date, which calendar. Okay, so everything you can see on the screen has hardly any lag. This one good thing about the UI. Basically, we have solved UI hell. No ZK Ajax, no XML stuff. That is using 3JS, using SQLite, the kernel, the log, things like that. It's technical, but with this, you understand that the switch towards ERP is no longer a mystery. This correlate, and we have a script to just migrate it. That will be done later. I have spec for it. It's no brainer. Let me get further up. Git, you know. So let me close this. So you'll understand that I can have this translated or converted or injected, or can be vice versa. This can come from the ERP first, construction ERP. Okay, that means an accounting person, a project person may have assembled all these elements, and we have a round trip that it produced the building. All right, designing building, don't worry, I have another vertical on this in progress. You'll like it. It's called the red pill. You push it up. It's called the red pill. Yeah, it's breaking reality. And so let me show you the concept of the ERP. First I close this, right? And F11 back out. I can just crash this, it's no problem. The ERP is just here. If you open it, again, very fast. You see here accounts, tables, menu, partners, categories. You click it, you give you all the categories, right? Packing. If you click outside, you will go back to where it was. If you have a long click, it will give you the tables. So you get the idea. Okay, there's no cost for that one, so forth. It will just disappear. And looking at this, you can read about it, how the concept, how it's done. If you press this, gravity is my invention. You see what I mean here. Okay, right, cool. So this is the ERP side, and you can do these things. You can see relationship. You can have a 360 view of things. Okay, 360 view of things. and you can see that you can undo, redo. So as you are turning things, you can go back where you were, all right? Where you were. So I can, where was I? Trace record, untangle, reset view, right? Trace record. Wow, look at this. Okay, you can scan QR on the mobile. We can start scanning in. Basically, we have 360 operation, and this will be accorded to the construction because it's the same concept. Construction ERP is resources, documents, right? Let me get back to where I was. You get more information here. Okay, so let me get back to gravity. You can see it's very light for the machine. You can push it back to whatever. You can have mount, status, type, all right? Your orders. You can have your partner, right? And you can trace if this document goes to other documents, or you can just view its line. So you just trace it. Okay. And again, you can go back and say, okay, this time I'm doing. See the lines. Okay. Not much. And you can. It's very intuitive, very low learning curve. I can go for by period. Okay. What's this? Let me trace the flow. So, and oh, where was I? People suffering from dementia will love this. Okay, so there you are. This is the concept, and I'm building more as we speak. Basically, I'm going to, at the moment, this morning, I'm going to add in the editor, okay, where you can edit, and then you can have new record where it will come out. Nice little ring of fire. Plus, minus, CRUD, and lookup. Lookup is here, so CRUD, and follow the rules. Good thing, and it's serverless. It's outside the whole okay. It's outside servers. How does peer-to-peer? How do we reconcile? It's a long story. You can read about it as given here. This explains exactly in detail. It's all open source. The market validation, the doc is the event, mailbook. There's a distribution. Okay, the roadmap. Now there is a distribution concept where it controls the server. You can search for it. Okay, distribution. Okay, distribute ERP is this one. Where's the doc? You will explain. You can go there. Just go to one.github.io/bim.ootb, and Sysnova is our white label from UK. Yes, this is open source. You can see clearly MIT license, and it is set to lead. Methods are well known. All this technology I'm using are established methods. It's just nobody put it together. So the concept, we are the first mover in a way. Put it all in one box and out of the box. Thank you. Bye.